What's up, guys? Day Trading Knockouts here. I got a quick video for you. It's a close of day analysis, basically covering everything that happened on today's session after all the very volatile markets that we had after the Jerome Powell speech that he made around 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into the video. Let's not waste too much of your time, guys. You probably got things to do. I got things to do. So let's be smart. Let's do this. So today, as you can see here, I'm just going to give you all a brief summary of everything that happened and what to expect for tomorrow. Or not necessarily what to expect, but just how to prepare for tomorrow. As always, you never want to be too biased with any of your setups. Just take into consideration of just something to anticipate for tomorrow as a higher probable likelihood so you can be more prepared and set up with any potential setups that you would have for any trades. So basically, what I'm seeing here from both a price action perspective and a market returns perspective, after everything that happened on the Jerome Powell speech day, which was yesterday, you can see here we're looking at the hourly chart. Pretty volatile on the hourly chart. We had a let me see, an $8 move to the upside. We had a strong selling pressure here, and then we closed all the way back at the lows. And then right after, on the next day, from a price action perspective, after all the dust has settled, well, all the dust hasn't truly settled yet, but after the volatile markets, what happened is that we had buying pressure at the lows and we had a strong close at the highs. And to validate this even more, that bulls are trying to step up. We do have very bullish internals overall. So from the percent for movement, everything's green except for Tesla. On the dollar cent gold, we got 3-1, and right here, it's not super significant as it didn't reach the 5 million mark. However, it did get close, so it's decently significant. We closed around the $1,500 to $2,000 range on the dollar cent ADD, and the ticks were quite significant as we reached the 5 million mark. So with those things kept in consideration, just understand that the bulls wanted to step up. So just keep that in mind for any setups tomorrow. In regards to the fact of what it is to look for actual setups. So I have two setups mainly, but I just want you to know that if you're taking any bullish setups, well, really, let me tell you the setups first. So my personal setups, again, two setups. First off, let's go over what to avoid and be careful with. I'm not going to be taking any trades between this range right here, $506.50 and $502.20. No trades in between that level. I'm not going to be chasing the markets. I always got to wait for a proper pullback entry. I'm not going to take any trades without the proper 15-minute higher time frame confirmation. For my bullish scenario that I'm going to be having, so let me just tell you, the only bullish scenario I have on the day is a 15-minute higher low above $506.50, and we would target $508 and $509. So one thing I want to avoid, because we have strong structure above, we have a daytime frame wedge low, and the head and shoulders daytime frame neckline that was more potential is right here. And on top of that, we have a virgin POC above. So I just want you to know that I personally want to have a good, decent entry that has a good amount of distance before we reach these highs. If we have to enter anywhere above $507, I'm going to be very picky, especially because it's a Friday. Friday rules are in play, and you want to be more cautious on Fridays. If we don't get an entry at or below $507, I'm not going to be taking that bullish setup tomorrow. And real quick, the bear scenario that I have is, and also one last thing, Friday rules, don't take deltas over 0.15 on the options chain. So I'm personally going to be looking at taking contract, or if I do take a trade, I'm going to be looking for contracts on the May 8th date. And again, I don't want any deltas above 0.15. So I'm not going to take that 0.17, and 0.15 is the max. And lastly, the bear scenario that I got on the day is, again, because you don't want to be too biased, anything can happen in the market. So if we do get a bear scenario, I would be looking for a 15-minute lower high below $502.20. And we would target $500.60 and the $499.60. So that's pretty much what I got on the day. I told you it was going to be quick. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I don't care. I'm okay with anything. And if you guys ever want to get in contact with me, talk to me, I'm more than happy to do so. Again, I'm always happy to do this. So stay safe, stay green. See you all in the next video. Day Trading Knockouts out.